Hey there, global thinkers. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a fascinating and insightful book by one of the world's top emerging markets experts, Breakout Nations by Ruchir Sharma. In this book, Sharma takes us on a journey through the world's emerging economies, shedding light on the nations that are poised to break out and lead the global economy in the coming decades. Whether you are an investor, entrepreneur, or just someone curious about global trends. This book is packed with eye opening insights. Let's break down the key takeaways and how they can shape your understanding of the future of global markets. Ready? Let's dive in. Sharma kicks things off by emphasizing the growing influence of emerging markets. While developed economies like the US and Europe have dominated for centuries, the future lies in the hands of nations that are just beginning to show their potential. For example, countries like China, India, and Brazil. They have already made their mark, but Sharma identifies several others from Africa to Southeast Asia that are on the cusp of breaking out. The next decade could see these nations outperforming traditional economic giants. Ruchi Sharma outlines a few key factors that determine whether a nation will experience breakout success. These include political stability, demographic trends, and the ability to adapt to global economic shifts. Sharma argues that countries with young, growing population, strong governance, and the flexibility to respond to global challenges are the ones most likely to see explosive growth. The ability to innovate and attract investment is also critical. One of the standout themes in Breakout Nations is the importance of demographics. Sharma emphasizes that a nation's age structure plays a crucial role in its economic future. Countries with a younger population tend to have more potential for growth because they offer a large workforce and a consumer market that will only expand. Nations like India and Nigeria, with their youthful populations, are in a prime position to benefit from this trend. Good governance is a game changer for emerging economies. Sharma stresses that while natural resources and young population are important, strong institutions and leadership are what separate the breakout nations from the ones that stagnate. Countries with transparent governments, low corruption, and strong rule of law are far more likely to attract investment and succeed in the long term. The role of government is nurturing a favorable business environment and cannot be underestimated. Sharma highlights the growth of the global middle class as a key driver of economic success. As emerging nations grow, so does their middle class, leading to greater consumer spending and demand for products and services. This shift is reshaping global markets. In countries like China and India, the burgeoning middle class is fueling everything from technology adoption to retail and housing booms. The rise of this new class is one of the most important trends in what in coming the years. However, Sharma does not shy away from pointing out the dangers of overconfidence in emerging markets. Many nations have experienced rapid growth, but history shows us that not all of them sustain that success. Sharma warns that over-leveraging, political instability, and poor infrastructure can derail even the most promising economies. Success is never guaranteed, and the global landscape is full of risks that can catch nations off guard. Sharma also dives deep into history to understand the patterns of economic success. It takes a hard look at nations that were once poised to break out nations but failed to reach their potential. By learning from the past mistakes of these countries, whether it is mismanagement, complacency, or external shocks, nations today can avoid falling into the same traps. So, what can you take away from the breakout nations? Here are the key insights. First, emerging markets are the future of global growth. Second, a young population, good governance, and the right conditions can propel nations to success. The third, the rise of the middle class in emerging markets is a game changer. The fourth, however, risks like political instability and overconfidence must be carefully managed. The next, by learning from history, nations can avoid the pitfalls that have doomed others before them. If you are fascinated by the shifting ideas of global economies, then Breakout Nations is a must-read. Sharma's deep dive into the world's emerging economies will help you understand where the next wave of growth will come from. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with someone who is interested in the global markets and investing in the future. Tell me in the comments what is the most exciting emerging economy you are keeping an eye on. Let's discuss and learn together. Until next time, keep thinking big and stay ahead of the curve.